We're here in Monte Carlo for the Rendezvous de Septembre. For AM Best TV, I'm Richard Banks. And I'm joined now by Rachel Turk, Chief Underwriting Officer at Lloyds. Rachel, welcome.
Thank you very much.
So firstly, an upgrade from AM Best. How important is that for Lloyds?
It's really impactful. What we've seen is actually an uptick straight away on flow of business into Lloyds as a result of that rating upgrade. And I think I maybe hadn't appreciated quite what the impact would be, and I'm really delighted to see more business flowing through as people really value that credit rating. It's such a strong balance sheet, and it's a reflection of the amount of work that the management team has done. And my job focusing on the performance, but that's not just about the performance and the combined ratio. It's all about the capital strength and the balance sheet, and so the amount of work that's gone in on the capital side, and to then get the rating upgrade, which is a great reflection of all the work that's gone on, and then to see it flow through into more business is just brilliant.
And how can that be reflected in Lloyd's market's aspirations?
I think it's when I look at our aspirations, to me the aspiration is to retain and remain profitable. That's the number one aspiration, and without profitability we have no credibility or legitimacy to grow. But I think the credit rating gives more ability to have attractive business that wants to come into the market, and the more attractive business tends to be more profitable, and so I think it's a virtuous circle and they'll serve each other.
We're here in Monte Carlo with the global reinsurance industry. There seems to be a general buoyant mood. AM Best's got a positive outlook on the reinsurance segment. It's got a positive market on the positive outlook on the London market. How can Lloyd's make hay while the sun's shining?
I agree with the positive sentiment. My job as the Chief Underwriting Officer at Lloyds is to point out all the potential pitfalls. And so I do have to, and I channel Ian Beaton at ARC, be more miserable. And so that is partly my job, and I do have to point out some of those. But I have to overlay that with saying I am really, really optimistic and confident about the outlook that we have. And I think providing we maintain that laser focus on performance, discipline, rigor, then the growth aspirations will take care of themselves. And so when you say the making hay while the sun shines, that laser focus will allow sort of business to flow into Lloyds and profitable business to flow into Lloyds. So as I said, really optimistic. I think we've got a fantastic, rest of the year and 2025 ahead of us.
And as we're here in Monte Carlo amid all the discussions, then talk inevitably turns to the future direction of the reinsurance market in particular. How well adapted are reinsurers to offer solutions to the challenges of the future?
So I think reinsurers have to be part of the conversation. They're not just the sole part of the conversation, but I think we need to be pulling together clients, insurers and reinsurers to be solving tomorrow's problems, whether that's what we're going to do about ensuring AI or climate risk and resilience, etc. It's a multifaceted approach. I think the reinsurers are leaning into those conversations. I think they're really well placed. They have a very broad global view, which is phenomenally helpful. But it can't be done. We often sometimes forget about clients. It can't be done without the clients in the room as well, and then the insurers. So I think it's that tripartite. I'm sorry, it's probably quad. We need the broker as well. Client, broker, insurer, reinsurer, they need to come together to solve tomorrow's problems.
Rachel, thank you very much indeed for joining us.
Thank you very much.
For AM Best TV, I'm Richard Banks.